Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to crochet this cute little Halloween witch. She's green, black and beautiful. So let's get started. You need some yarn. I have used 3 colors: skin color, hair color and dress, hat and shoe color. And the hair color you can return that in the dress. You need some crochet hook that matches the yarn. There's some safety eyes, some stuffing, stuff to sew all the stuff together, like a needle, and some scissors to cut off those yarn ends. So, can I say some more about the yarn? I've used acrylic yarn for this project. Make 2 legs. You start with black, which is the color of the shoes and the dress. And you crochet 7 single crochet stitches in a magic circle. Then you crochet that around. You change to whatever your skin color is. I used beige because that is easier to film. You crochet around for a couple of rounds and then you fasten off. And you don't need to leave a long yarn tail because we're going to crochet those legs together with black, which is the color of the body. You attach a black yarn to one of the legs, then you chain 4 stitches and you join to the other leg with a slip stitch. And then you continue crocheting around in a spiral and crochet into the other side of the 4 stitches to make a continuous nice body spiral. In round 9, you increase to 20 stitches and then you crochet those 20 stitches around for a couple of rounds. Round 14, you decrease to 18 stitches and then you crochet that around for a couple of rounds. And then in round 17, you severely decrease to 12 stitches and you crochet that around for a couple of rounds. And then you fasten off. No need again to leave a long yarn tail because the yarn tail will be in the head that you sew to the body. So you can just fasten off and make everything neat and tidy. The head, skin color, you crochet 6 crochet stitches in a magic ring, increase to 12, increase to 18, increase to 24, increase to 30, and then those 30 you can crochet around for a couple of rounds. So, and that's the biggest width almost of the head. I have attached the safety. Round 10 you decrease to 24 and then you decrease to, you can't see it but it's 18, then you decrease to 12 and you leave a long yarn tail while fastening off. Attach those safety eyes where you want them. In the description below the video I have a link to my blog where the written part of this crochet pattern is can be found, and I explain more about the safety eyes. Let's continue with the hair. You make 6 single crochet stitches in a magic circle. You will increase to 12, you increase to 18, you increase to 24 and then to 30, and then those 30 you crochet around for a couple of rounds, and then you start on these long U-shaped curly bits. You make those by chaining 13 stitches and then starting from the second chain you crochet back, making 1 single crochet stitch and then an increase in the next stitch, and you continue doing that for 6 times. Then you crochet a single crochet stitch in the next stitch on the circle of the hair, and then you start that 13 stitch chain again. You make 11 of these long hair strands, and then you continue on by making 7 double crochet stitches for the bangs. You can tell that in the little video that I made. In total, that is a round of 30 stitches. Continue on with the arm using the skin color, 6 single crochet stitches in the magic circle, and then you crochet that around until around 11. You fasten off and you leave a long yarn tail for sewing because both of those arms need to be sewn to the body. Otherwise, she's armless. Well, if you like an armless witch, go for it. Then you can probably skip this step altogether anyway. And we continue on to the skirts using the same color as the body. You chain, well, I chained 18, you have to fit it to the body. The easiest thing is to start with a long yarn tail before you chain, because you can use that to sew the skirt to the body. You join that ring if it's big enough for you, and then you increase all the stitches and you crochet that around for a bit. You change to the other color, and then you make round 6, which is 5 double crochet stitches in one stitch, and with a slip stitch in between, and then you crochet that around. Sometimes you have to fiddle a bit, and that's okay. Let's go to the hat. Again, with black or any other color, you start with 3 single crochet stitches in a magic circle, increase to 6, to 9, to 12, crochet around for a bit, but at 12, then you increase to 15, and then in the front loop only, you make 2 double crochet stitches in one stitch, so you double up to 30, and you get this nice wide brim. And then you assemble all the parts, sew them together. I usually start with the head, sew that to the body, and then all the other bits and bobs, and then you're done. Your little witch is done. I hope you enjoyed this crochet pattern. Of course, you can find a link to the written crochet pattern in the description below the video. And I hope to see you again soon. Please let me know what you thought of this short instructional video, and I wish you happy crocheting.